back again with another video. You see the thumbnail, how to raise your vibration so you can be on a frequency that everything you want is on. How to match the frequency of what you want by raising your vibration. Yo, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mr. Spiritual Lone. I thank you guys for tuning in. If you would, before we get into this download today, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and also hit that like button so you won't miss any new content that I drop on this here channel. You won't miss any new downloads that I get from the universe, giving it to you guys. The substance, the transference of energy. You get what I'm saying? Yes. Rich Rising. Rich Rising. Today is the second day of January, right? I woke up and I looked up in the sky and I just see new energy that is here. It's a shift going on, you guys. It's a shift going on in the atmosphere. All you have to do is look up. Look up in the air and look around. You'll see all of the positive energy that's coming into this atmosphere at this particular moment. Don't get wrapped up into the news. Don't get wrapped up into socials. You know why? Because that lowers your vibrational alignment. Whenever you wake up every single day and the first thing you do is grab your phone to check your socials or check your news, you are lowering your vibrational frequency. You are. If you wake up in the morning, take about 5 minutes to yourself, have a plan of attack for the day, get up in a good vibrational frequency, do what you have to do for you first, and then you look outside, you'll start to raise your vibrational frequency. You guys, the media is put here to distract you, especially the chosen ones. They put all different type of things in the media to take your attention off of you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Pay attention to what vibrational frequency you operating on, chosen ones, especially in this day and age. You at the brink of manifestation. You at the brink of manifesting everything in your whole entire life. It's not even worth it. You understand me? So the first thing you can do to raise up your vibrational frequency is listen to something motivational and inspirational in the morning time when you first wake up, and also right before you go to sleep. I say that for a particular reason because the brain, it goes through different states throughout the day. Your brain fluctuates throughout the day, and the state that you wake up in is very important because that's an easy way to impress your subconscious mind. Also, right before you go to sleep is very important because that's another easy way to impress your subconscious mind. Tell your subconscious mind what you would like to bring into your life for this here new year. This is a turning point, you all. 2025 is a turning point, especially for chosen ones. Chosen ones who have been on this road for as law of attraction, manifestation, paying attention to your alignment and also your chakras. 2025 is your year. 2024 was a building year. It was a building year and you built everything that you wanted to build. But guess what? 2025 is going to peak you over to that turning point where all of your manifestation that you ever wanted gonna come into your fruition in your dimension. Watch what I tell you. Whenever you start paying attention to your alignment, you start walking in that path that you're supposed to be walking in, far as where your frequency is supposed to be headed. All of those serendipities and synchronicities gonna just pop up out of nowhere. I guarantee you probably about 90 days, not probably, about 99.99% sure in 90 days, whenever you pay attention to what vibrational frequency that you operating on, you'll see the universe start showering you with serendipities and synchronicities, because you made the choice. You made the choice. As I stated before in a previous video, God gives us free will to make certain choices. Those choices lead to actions. Those actions lead to outcome. That's why it's important to pay attention to what vibrational frequency that you're operating on. The news was put into play by the media in the matrix, because you are living in a simulated world where everything is just error correcting codes, precepts, and patterns, waiting for you to sink into a certain pattern. And I'm gonna break that down, what I mean by that also here in a second. Waiting for you to sink into a certain pattern to line up for what the matrix has for you, instead of designing your life by what you want for you. The matrix wants you to design your life in a direction that's not built for the chosen ones. You get what I'm saying, family? The matrix wants you to struggle. They put lack in your frequency. You get what I'm saying? They put hardships in your frequency so they can throw you off and you not wake up to who you really are. You are a God amongst men. You are a God on earth. Your higher self is your godlike self. They don't want you to tap into that. They don't want you to tap into the best version of you, because the best version of you is going to bring in everything that you want. Those patterns, those precepts, if you look at it and if you think about it, why do the media always drop something in our faces right when it seems like the universe is shifting, or you getting certain downloads and information, or you're at a turning point of your life? Why would they drop content, negative content, every single day? I'm gonna tell you why. To distract you from knowing who you really are. Just that knowing, right? Just that knowing alone is going to put you at a frequency where you start to attract certain knowledge and information that's going to raise up your vibrational frequency, where everything is on a certain frequency. The things that you want that's on that frequency, it's going to know how to get there. We live in a shadow universe. A shadow universe. Shadow meaning you have the self, your body, right? And it's conscious. And then you have your subconscious that lives in a different dimension. Being that everything is energetically, and we get everything that we want energetically first, right? We get everything that we want energetically. That's called our inner being, or our higher self, right? It's already on that certain frequency that you want to be on, because of the rockets of desire that you had launched out, that you placed into the vortex, and it's experiencing those things, right, ahead of time. That's the reason why I say we live in a shadow universe, because the inner being, the all-knowing, your higher self, is already in the position in which you want to go. So it's sending signals back to you as if you're a shadow. Right? What you see right now on this 3D reality, time, space, and reality, what you see right now is dead already. Because this is the makeup of the past. You have to catch up with the makeup of the future so you can live the past in which you want to live. The Matrix has already put us in a state of mind thinking that reality is real. In a certain way it is, but if you look at it, like I had stated in the couple previous videos, reality is only 3%. You can only take in 3%. The other 97% happens behind the screen. That's that dimension where your inner being, is operating in. The only thing you have to do is tune your alignment to a point where you're vibrating energetically at a high frequency and line up where your inner being is actually at. Then you can walk almost the same as your inner being. That's vibrating above the self. Because the cells right now are all connected on a string that stretches way out. I've said this too. The collective consciousness are all connected on a string that is stretched way out. And most of the collective consciousness vibrate in this here 3D reality from the past. They don't get in tune with the higher self. So therefore, whenever they vibrating from the past, they look at reality as it's existing right now, and they're hit with anxiety, depression, stress, lower vibrational things, because the Matrix always throw you test. And if you're not vibrating above the self, knowing thyself, becoming and being your authentic self, if you're not vibrating above the self, you will fall into them lower states of frequency as well, if you don't know what's going on. And that's what I'm here for, to tell you guys, to kind of enlighten you guys, so you won't seek into lower states of being whenever the Matrix tries to throw you off. No, you'll be like, oh, I caught that. Yeah, Long told me that the Matrix gonna do this. Now I'm not even worried about that. Right there, just that knowing right there is gonna keep your alignment at a high frequency where you're going to attract like never before. No matter what the Matrix throw into your dimension, you will keep good alignment. You won't fall into stress. You won't fall into anxiety or depression or envy or greed or jealousy. Those type of natures are lower states of being. You won't even know you vibrating above the self now that you done tapped in and tuned in with me. You get what I'm saying? So whenever the Matrix throw these type of things at you, you know how to maneuver in the Matrix in this game. You'll know how to maneuver. Whenever I was an entrepreneur, well, I'm an entrepreneur now also, but whenever I was doing a certain business, entrepreneurship, I learned that just by trial and error, when something really bad happens in life, it's something really good tumbles down. It's just the opposite side of the coin. So if something does happen in your life, you don't want to fall into a state of victim. You want to look, acknowledge the situation. What is the lesson that you're trying to learn? Keep your frequency at an all-time high. You know why? Because those are the times that you can work on yourself the most. So therefore, you're going to grow regardless. You're going to get more knowledge. You're going to hit the gym. You're going to work on your diet. You get what I'm saying? You're going to work on your mind. You're going to work on your speech. Those are times of growth. And a lot of us, something will happen in our lives, we automatically go to victim mode. We always point the finger. We automatically go to it. That's just how our bodies is built oftentimes, unless you know how to first reprogram your subconscious mind, because that's the first thing you have to do whenever you're on this here journey, this spiritual enlightenment, this knowing thyself, this becoming your true self, walking in authenticity and peace and grace. You have to reprogram your subconscious mind. And whenever you do reprogram your subconscious mind, those things that come into you in the matrix, you'll see them a mile away, because once you reprogram your subconscious mind, you gain this thing called discernment. Your energy is different. You vibrating at a higher chakra. Your energy is different. So when your energy is different, you can feel everybody's energy who's around you. It's almost like, for me, I feel like it's kind of telepathic. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could walk into the room without saying anything. I can feel everybody. So I kind of know what state of being that they're in. Because like I had said, I'm so aligned with my chakras and in tune with my inner self. That alignment is giving off more energy and more electricity, being that we are electrical beings. We have protons, neutrons, the atom, that's all that's in us. We're beings that has electricity in us. That's energy. I can feel your energy from across the room. Telepathically also. You kind of, whenever you tap into your higher self, you turn on that God-like self. You know, you can send signals without even saying anything. If you want people to be scared of you, if you want people to look at you like they don't know what to think about you, tap into your higher self. That's the most powerful state that you can tap into. You get what I'm saying? Tap into your higher self and walk in that truth. You don't have to say anything, but people know. Now, I don't want to give you guys this here knowledge and you guys take the knowledge and the information and utilize it in the wrong way. Understand that tapping into your highest self or your greatest good or that you the chosen one. Tapping into that and that knowing of that is very powerful for a human being to walk in that light. So I don't want you guys to use this for a certain reason. No, you use it for your greatest good. You get what I'm saying? You use it for your greatest good, because once you do tap into that, you put them bifocals on, them universal bifocals on, you can't take them off. You get what I'm saying? And if you cross a certain line, there is consequences. So always remember that, being that you have that power has the power to create worlds. That power is very beneficial for your life and very powerful. It creates worlds. It does. You get what I'm saying? So whenever you do tap into that, you can feel somebody else's energy. It's good for relationships also, because it's nothing more attractive than a man or woman. You get what I'm saying? Man or woman, I'm only speaking from my point of view, but it's nothing more attractive to see a certain person walk into that knowing of who they are. Ooh. You guys, that is so sexy when you know who you are. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you from my point of view, me knowing who I am, my lady, she has full trust in me. She has full trust in my capability to run my household. She don't question that. She don't question her man. Is he gonna make the right decision or not? No. She knows that she okay. In real life. Just that knowing, you become very powerful. You get what I'm saying? Like, whenever you walk into the room, something is different about you. Everybody know it. Everybody know it when you are chosen, when something is different about you. When you walk into a room, when you walk into an office setting, when you walk into church, when you walk anywhere amongst human beings that don't know themselves, and you vibrating with you're vibrating above the self, being that the collective consciousness all kind of vibrates on a lower level, lower vibrational frequency. Us who vibrates on a higher frequency, on a higher vibration, we got empathy for a lot of human beings because we know we've been there. We just need one of them to wake up and say, show me what you know. Tell me what you know. But whenever you walk into a room with that presence and you walking in with your essence, everybody know it. Everybody know it. Because you completely confident in who you are. A lot of people don't have that confidence. They put on a facade. As far as what I see on social sometimes, I don't even have a social no more, but when I used to get on socials, I see somebody post a certain picture, right? And then you see them in real life that they carry a level of shame on them. That's what it is. Something going on in your life that don't line up with who you are, who you saying to be. That is called a level of shame. That's a lower vibrational frequency. That's what that's called. And a lot of us men, we walk with that level of shame to hold our frequency down. So once we get into the room amongst other men, we can't peak up to the vibration, in which we need to be peaking at, because we got that weight on our shoulder. Just pulling in my neighborhood. Like I had said in the last video, I promise you guys, whenever you pay attention to what vibrational frequency you align with, and everything come into your vibration, and you at that frequency, at the end of the year that you wanted to be on, I promise you, this type of information will change your whole entire life. You get what I'm saying? Don't carry that level of shame, that weight on your shoulder. That weight on your shoulder is what's holding you back from becoming your best self and who you really are in real life. That level of shame could be holding on to a certain person. That level of shame could be not knowing your plan in life and not knowing where you supposed to go and not knowing what you're supposed to do in life. Just that knowing that you don't know your next plan in life. Like, you don't have a plan. Like, you ain't working on your credit. You ain't doing financial. You all right with just being a lower vibrational frequency? No, that's a level of shame, because there's gonna be some man that walks into your dimension, and we gonna know that. Some men that's bossed up in real life, and we gonna know this. You get what I'm saying? Because most of those men has done these here teachings to raise up their frequency, so their chakras is more aligned, so they give off more energy, so they can feel energy whenever you project it. Because that's all we do. We project who we are onto other people in life. We project, you know what I'm saying, who we are. And those people project that back to us in life. That's what we do when we get into a gathering. That's what we do when we get amongst other people. We project our energy onto somebody. They're going to automatically know through the reptilian brain center, because the reptilian brain is kind of like telepathic, and those telepathic signals is going to get back to you and say, either something off or, he knows something. I'm comfortable with him. You see, once you're more aligned, more people are more comfortable in front of you. Dogs are comfortable around you. Dogs will come up to you, sniff you and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Because they can't feel your energy. Babies are more attracted to you because babies are more subconscious when they first come into this world. They haven't woke up to get conscious. That only happened at the age of 7 and beyond. So the ages 1 through 6, the babies are more subconscious than they are conscious. That's what happens when you get more aligned. You project your energy onto other people, and other people tell you exactly who you are. I promise you guys, I say this here. I walked into my New Year's party, right, with my family, my lady's family. We sat at our table. They give me the utmost respect, the utmost love, the utmost of, I know who you is. I have faith in you to take care of our daughter, not only our daughter, but our household and our future lives and our future well-being. Because men, whenever your parents or your grandparents get older, if you're a chosen one, you have to take care of them. That is your obligation. That is your duty as a chosen one. You have to be the one that take care of the family. If you're going to take on the name of a chosen one, or you're going to take on that role, that's your responsibility. It ain't your children's responsibility to take care of the elders. No, it's your responsibility. Take care of the elders. Get yourself in a good financial state where you're able to take care of the elders. You're able to hire kind of like, what's those people name? Like nurses to come in, have an extra room for your elder to come in. They're always looking for that energy. If you project that energy as a chosen one, you're more lighthearted on those particular family members that are at that level where you know, like, I gotta have a room for you. You get what I'm saying? That's the reason. That's another reason why I bought my house with this many rooms, is because I know eventually, guess what? I gotta take on that role and that responsibility. You guys, just this knowing of who you are and where you're headed is going to be very beneficial for your future. This is how you raise up your vibrational frequency, is knowing thyself, being very authentic, paying attention to what vibrational frequencies that you're operating on throughout the day. I'm going to cut this video short because I got a lot of things to do today. I'll probably see you guys within the next day or so, dropping another gem on this here channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in to this here channel, always sending messages out of love. You guys have a safe weekend coming up, the first weekend. Hope you guys are looking very optimistic about what's coming up for this upcoming year. Trust me, I'm along this ride with you. I'm gonna let you know what's coming up for this upcoming year. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you like, subscribe, also hit that notification bell. It really helps out the channel. Much love. You guys have a great day.